Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Bella.
And I'm Ruby, and we're the owners of Love & Co Candles.
We make lifestyle videos of the behind the scenes of our candle business and entrepreneurship.
Today we're going to be showing you how to make a candle from start to finish. And remember, we're doing a giveaway of a wax melter and a wickless candle.
We'll have all the details linked in the description box below.
First step is to clean out our jar. You want to keep the jar clean of any debris. Even though it's been packaged away, it still gets dust and dirt and all the different things that fly around in a room. You want a nice clean jar. Next, we're going to take our wick clip and our wick. We use a wood wick. If you were using a cotton wick, they normally will have the attachment piece already on. You're going to slide your wick into the wick clip, center it, take your wick stickers, and you can use different kinds of adhesive. We use wick stickers. Attach it to the wick sticker, peel it off. Now you can use a wick cincher and a wick placer as a template, and then you can put that directly into the jar, and then you can place make sure that your wick is stuck in the center. You don't want it leaning to either side or front or back, because that will lead to it burning inconsistently. I'm going to eyeball this one. You just press it firmly in. If you were using a cotton wick, then you would place a wick cincher on the top. You can use a popsicle stick with a hole drilled in, or a professional wick cincher, sit it on top, and that will hold your wick in place. There are a multitude of wick choices that you can make between cotton wicks, zinc wicks, wood wicks. There are different sizes of wicks that you can and should use depending on the size of your jar, your wax, and your fragrance oil. You'll have to do quite a bit of testing and research to find the wick that works for you and your jar. Next, we're going to go ahead and grab our wax. We're going to make a 13-ounce candle. So we have our scale, a pouring pitcher, and our thermometer. And while you can use a double boiler method, we are going to use our wax melter today. So the first thing you're going to do is take your pouring pitcher and sit it on your scale. And then you want to use this button called tare. And what that does is it erases the weight of the pouring pitcher. We need 11.7 ounces of wax to make our 13-ounce candle. We have our 11.7 ounces of wax. Now we need to check the temperature. So your wax temperature will vary based on the wax that you choose and the manufacturer's instructions. You have one temperature that is for melting the wax, and then you have a separate temperature for when you pour in your fragrance oil. Each wax will have a different temperature. We don't have the temperature of the wax listed because our wax is going to vary from everybody else's wax. Okay, the next step is to pour in your fragrance oil. We have our wax at the recommended temperature. We zeroed out the scale, and now we're going to pour in the amount that we need. We're making a 13-ounce candle again, so we need 1.3 ounces of fragrance oil. So when you're pouring without a pour spout, you pour with the jar against your stirring utensil, and then that way it doesn't just spill back onto itself. The amount of fragrance oil that you use will vary based on the fragrance load that you want to include in the candle. Every fragrance oil will come with an amount that you can use in whatever particular craft you're making. So if you're making candles, this fragrance oil can only be used between 3 and 10%. If you were making soaps, 2 to 5%. Our scent has the same recommendations on it. Fragrance oil percentage will determine the hot throw and cold throw of the candle. This is one place you don't want to mess around and find out. Now for our wax, it's recommended that you stir for 2 minutes to incorporate the wax and the fragrance oil. Okay, now our 2 minutes are up. And the scent that we are testing today is one of our new fall fragrances. So you can pour straight from your pouring pitcher. Today I'm going to use our piston funnel. So you pour the wax into this piston funnel. It's not required, it's not necessary, but it does make it easier pour. So if we have any excess wax when we are pouring, it's good to have some wax melts, silicone molds next to you. So then that way, if there were any excess, instead of just wasting it or letting it dry up at the bottom of your jar, you can pour it in here. So now we let our candle sit until it is solid.
Now is a good time to go ahead and clean out your pouring pitcher or any utensils that you use during the process. We like to use our heat gun to melt down the wax in our pouring pitcher. That makes it easier to wipe out, and then we spray it down with rubbing alcohol and wipe it again to make sure that there's no leftover wax or fragrance oil residue.
Once you've given your candle some time to set, then you can go ahead and cut your wick down to size. You want to cut your wick to about 1/4 inch in size. Wood wicks do get cut just a slight bit shorter so that they can burn evenly. After the wick is cut, you want to heat gun the top. For the wax that we use, you will usually get a very smooth top, but it's always nice to go in and just clean it up around the edges with the heat gun. Now that your candle is complete and you have a nice smooth top and a trimmed wick, you want to put the lid on. Let the candles cure for at least a couple weeks.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that this gave you guys a better understanding of how to make a candle.
If you have any questions about the candle making process or any of the things that we used in this video, please feel free to leave them below. And remember, we're doing a giveaway, and we'll have all the details linked in the description box below.
Bye guys.